Have you ever had an idea for a Fortnite skin, but you never thought you could make it real? Well, this will prove that you're wrong. This is an old article, but it says Ninja's reaction to Fortnite developers included a special plunger after he requested one. Shout out to Dextero for this, but it says, the way Ninja plays Fortnite makes it seem like the easiest game in the world, when in reality, it's incredibly difficult to score your first win. The former professional Halo player turned streaming god has been one of the major driving forces behind the game being so successful on the likes of Twitch. The Battle Royale shooter drops over 100 people into a large map, blah, 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 blah. This is when it's kind of new. They're obviously explaining it. It says Ninja has become unbelievably good at being the last one alive and had managed to win games with upwards of 30+ kills, which means he's involved in taking down almost a third of each server. Despite his praise of the game, Ninja has also been fairly critical about aspects of the game, including the lack of skins to buy. During one rant, he said he'd even use a plunger, and it appears Epic Games have granted him that very wish. Ninja reacted to finding out about the plunger whilst on stream.
It's for me, dude. I said I would use a plunger, and they stuck a katana in it.
Also, he did tweet about it. He said new featured items coming out of Epic Games, Fortnite games. You trolls, I said I would use a plunger the other day. So what did they do? Stick a katana in it. Haha, I love you guys. So as you guys can see, it can happen. Now you might be thinking, well, I'm not Ninja, so I guess it's never going to happen for me. Well, that's where I can trump you yet again. Here's another one. This one's a little bit more recent. It says, watch, kid who designed Tinder Defender skin has a heartwarming reaction to seeing it in Fortnite. So basically this kid fitted this skin. He drew it, as you'll see here in this image. It actually got added to the game. It says the kid who designed the Tinder Defender skin in Fortnite finally got to see it in game, and his reaction was priceless. Back in September, Reddit user tfost10 showed a photo that his 8-year-old son Connor had a drawing saying that Connor wanted to suggest it to Fortnite developers. The post picked up steam with over 40k upvotes, and eventually Epic Games added it to the Fortnite game during Thanksgiving. As you can see, here's the image. It says, dear Fortnite, please add a skin in Fortnite called the Chicken Trooper. Has a drawing of it. There was also more drawings of it other than that. And it says, as the post got more popular, Connor's dad let the community know how excited his son was and that he started drawing more detailed pictures of his creation. Of course, this is nothing compared to seeing Connor's live reaction when he saw the skin appear in game.
Jeez, that was new.
1 second. Okay, what's in the item shop? And ooh, that's awesome.
Isn't that the skin you were
Tinder Defender.
What? Is that yours?
What?
Is that yours?
It's in the game.
You did it, dude.
Is that what it looked like?
Yeah.
Now, like I said, there is more photos to that he actually drew that kind of had like the glider, the back bling. Like Fortnite took his inspiration and they made the skin out of it. So you should believe me now. Obviously, a lot of you guys probably seen both of them and probably knew about both of them beforehand. Now you actually seen them firsthand in this video. I wanted to get that out of the way. In today's video, we're going to be going over all of the best skins in 2019, some that are real and some that are ideas that hope to become real. Now, after you guys see the intro, obviously you got to take ideas a little bit more serious. You know, if a skin comes out, if a skin leak comes out, if a skin concept comes out, and you guys see tons of people talking about it, well, there's a shot that it's going to actually come into the game. Now, I've never really done a video like this. I've always wanted to and thought skin concepts were like such a cool idea. You know, here's the thing, man. There's developers at Epic Games. Obviously, they do really good. We always have new skins. We have all this, but there's like millions and millions of people that play Fortnite. So I think that there are some concepts that you know, you or I could come up with that would be good for the game. And I've always just thought it was so exciting. So if you listening to this right now thinks that this is cool, I need you to like the video right now. Like no question, the time is ticking. I need you to like the video right this second. Also, I heard if you subscribe in the next 5 seconds, you will totally win a... So I want you guys to add to this conversation. Like I said at the very start, if you've ever had an idea for a Fortnite skin, a pickaxe, a glider, a back bling, anything, let me know what you would create. And if this video gets a lot of support, like I said, I'll make another one. Maybe I'll feature you guys' ideas in it. I think this could spread a lot of ideas. Obviously, you know, I don't know how many people are going to watch this video. Could be 50,000, could be 1 million, could be 3 million. I don't know, but I think we're going to get some good ideas from the comment section of this video. I'm looking forward to that. So without further ado, I think I'm just going to kind of start talking about the skins. Now, I didn't bring every single concept that I've seen into this video because, well, quite frankly, there's just a lot of them. I kind of brought the more hype ones, the more ones that I could see actually becoming real, the ones that I could see there being a lot of hype around, the one that I could see everybody probably watching this video wishes every single one of them would actually come into the game. We're just gonna go over them, talk about them a little bit. Now, I want to say very quickly, I think a lot of these actually came from like Reddit, or they came from somewhere, right? Like someone actually designed these, and at the time of like making this video, most of them have been like stuff people's been using for like clickbait and stuff like that. Some of these skins, so I don't really know how to like properly credit it, because it's like I didn't get these skins from Reddit. I got them from like people's thumbnails, if that makes sense. And I just hope everybody, whoever invented this, I love you. I don't know who you are, but I love you. And I'm just gonna kind of talk about the skins I know, so don't shun me, okay? The first skin, which I think a lot of you guys have probably seen, let me know if you guys have seen this, yes or no. We're talking about the Frozen Renegade. Now obviously, as you guys know, the Renegade Raider is one of the rarest skins of the game, one of the earliest skins of the game, and a lot of people were speculating the Frozen Renegade actually coming out. Obviously, as you guys know, recently we got the Frozen Legends bundle, and I think that's kind of what inspired this skin. Also, we have the Raider's Revenge, which is the pickaxe. It's also the Frozen variant. I think this skin would have been absolutely amazing. Now, are they going to release this? I don't know. I don't know if they want to release variants of like an OG rare skin that they seem to be kind of trying to keep like that. Like, imagine, you know, if they brought out a variant of like John Wick, people would probably be pretty mad. I don't know. Once again, like, this is all about concepts. I think this skin, I would buy this instantly. I don't think anybody watching this video would disagree with that. Like, this is an instant cop for most of us watching this video. The second skin on this list, I think, is actually probably the one that has the highest chance to actually come in game. You guys have probably seen some videos on this in the last couple of days. We're talking about the KFC skin. This actually, I know where this one came from. It came from a tweet from KFC, basically saying that like, they basically come up with this concept. They're like, let us know, Fortnite, you know, and they actually tweeted them. And I think that there's a decent chance that KFC actually teams with Fortnite to actually make a skin like this. Now, I don't know if it'd be fully branded in KFC, but maybe just like a chicken man, something like this. It was actually a pretty sick looking skin if you guys actually take a look at it. I feel like it was maybe just like the wild card skin with like the chicken bucket on its head, but you know what, it's a cool skin nonetheless. I think most of us would buy it just because it's like kind of troll, and like I said, I could definitely see it being like the more realistic one to actually, you know, get into the game. The next skin, which is one I just kind of found, it's called the Death, and essentially this skin is the Raven skin, but with like a skull in the inside. You can actually see it. It's like red and black. It's got a book and like a Reaper stick. I think this skin is absolutely sick. I kind of just quickly like scrolled through a bunch of leaks that I could find last minute for this video. This was the coolest one, or one of the coolest ones that I found. I've never actually seen or heard of the skin before, but honestly, actually insane. Like, yes, it's a reskin of the Raven, but I would buy it. I would pay 2,000 V-Bucks for the skin. I would definitely buy the pickaxe. I want the back bling, you know, like a book as a back bling. That's actually sick, dude. Up next, we have one that I think's been pretty talked about. I think a lot of you guys have probably seen this. Honestly, let me know, would this make you mad? Yes or no if this came to the game? We're talking about the White Knight, like the Black Knight, except it's white, where the Black Knight is black and red, which is my favorite colors. This one is white and blue. Absolutely sick skin. I would 100% buy this skin. I just don't know if this would make people salty. That's what I was kind of talking about early. Like, if a new John Wick came out, would that make people salty because they have the John Wick? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know if that's necessarily the way that Fortnite wants to go, if that would be proper. I really think Fortnite should just overall kind of look at skin concepts more and actually go with them. I mean, there's a lot of skins that are like very, very hyped that if they dropped, I mean, just imagine the money. Like, I've mentioned 4 skins here. If these 4 skins came out, like, honestly, out of them 4 skins, how many would you guys buy so far? I'm genuinely curious. I feel like Fortnite would make so much money off of this. Up next, we have one that's gotten a little bit of hype lately, and I think this skin is absolutely insane. I don't know who came up with this. I don't even know if this is really a concept. I guess it's just a reskin. We're talking about the Frozen Ghoul Trooper. Once again, kind of came from the same concept of the Frozen Renegade. Obviously, there was a Frozen Legends bundle. They took a lot of old skins and just revamped them to like white and blue. I think the Frozen like Raven is like so sick, but I don't really like the Raven skin much. They did come out with the pickaxe for the Red Knight, but I wish they would have came out with the pickaxe for the Raven and the pickaxe for the Love Ranger. I wish they would have came out for pickaxes with them as well. I think the Frozen Ghoul Trooper is like, everybody would buy it. Up next, we have a skin that I think this one got leaked a long time ago. Obviously, a lot of people requested this. I just feel like this one will never come out because of a lot of restrictions, probably due to like law and stuff like that. I'm talking about Marshmallow. You guys know Marshmallow played with Ninja a lot. They won some tournaments. He's like the dude with the marshmallow helmet. Obviously, you guys are seeing on screen. Now, this would be a very, very sick skin in game, but I just think like I feel feel like I've always felt like, why have they not made like a ninja skin? Why have they not made like Tifu skin, stuff like that? I think the reason why they don't do it is because the creators of that, like Marshmallow, would want a percentage of the skin purchase, and at that point, like, is it really worth for Fortnite to do? These are just a few examples of what I could have brought up, but like I said, this is more of like a test video to see if you guys are into these kind of videos. Like I said, I love them. Like, I absolutely love skin ideas, like skin concepts. I think it's so cool to see what could come into the game, but I know some of you guys might not like it. So if you guys did like this video, I think if you made it to this point, you probably enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know. You know, leave a simple like on the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Maybe even turn the notifications on if you made it this far in the video. And I'm actually curious, if you think out of the 6 that I showcased in this video, if you think one of them would become real, which one do you think it would be? Do you think it would be the Frozen Renegade, the KFC skin, the Death, the White Knight, the Frozen Ghoul Trooper, or the Marshmallow? And I hope maybe this video inspired some more people to kind of get involved with it, kind of think of some ideas. But yeah, guys, that is going to be a video for today. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe with the notifications on and drop a big fat like on this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.